Son, though, is offside. Well, the change will be made with 20 minutes to go, and it is Skipp who will be replaced by Toby Alderweireld.
There was a big shout whether or not Oliver Skipp actually handled that, Jim, in the build-up to that goal. Look, there's no intent to handle that at all, is there? He's half trying to get out of the way of it. So, the Leicester players, I think, as much as they can complain, I don't think so. He's worked hard as well. Early days in his Tottenham career, of course, worked very hard today.
So Alderweireld coming on, and Kelechi Iheanacho is going to be coming on as well in a moment. It's Maguire.
Gone, of course, to a 3, Jim, as you said. Got an extra body back there. Christian Eriksen has just adjusted his position a little bit, more of a flatter 3 now, with Harry Winks and Sissoko and just Son and Llorente up front.
Lovely chop of the shoulder from Sissoko, able to turn and squeeze the ball away from Ricardo. Stumble was ill-timed. Eriksen's ball in, easily claimed in the end by Kasper Schmeichel. Leicester have taken more points from losing positions than any other side in the Premier League this season. They have had enough practice, mind. They've gone behind in more than 2/3 of their matches now. They will feel as though they should have got themselves back into this one as well. Wasn't to be with that penalty save. Gazal, the player, coming off here. Iheanacho on to replace him. Leicester's second change. Tielemans, I don't know that Leicester were necessarily too sure with what Claude Puel's intentions were, but Iheanacho has come out to the right flank, almost in a straight swap for Gazal. As Rose plays it forward, Son that time looked at the flag. Telltale glance across, he knew that he'd gone too early. Wins in 12 Premier League games, a very impressive return over the last couple of months. It's providing that they can protect the lead that they have.
And if, when Harry Kane, in particular, and Dele Alli, of course, but if when they return, if they hit the ground running, then they come back. And that's always the key when you've been out for a long time, whether or not you instantly get back up to speed. But if they do, those two are like having two new players walking back through the door, a bit fresher, invigorated, hopefully able to
dreams as we see a shot there of the match official, Davide Massa. And fairly busy first half, it has to be said. 3 yellow cards for Spal players. Missiroli, Valotti and Paloschi. 1 for Hateboer of Atalanta. Bergamaschi didn't quite get into their stride in the first 45 minutes. Conceding that early goal certainly didn't help their cause, and neither is this testing weather condition today. The rain lashing down here in Bergamo. Bergamaschi, who are renowned for an attractive attacking brand of football. Haven't seen too much of that. Seen a few glimpses of it. Shot there of Leo Semplici, the Spal boss. He'll be delighted with how things are going for the time being. Had a lot of faith in Andrea Petagna. Was desperate to bring him to the club. Petagna, whose father, or should I say grandfather, also coached Spal back in the mid-60s, and also Spal in the mid-70s. No doubt very proud watching on from above. See his grandson now wearing that famous Spal jersey. He's having a very good game so far, Andrea Petagna, apart from the goal. Also working really hard, shielding the ball, winning a lot of fouls for his side. There's his opposite number, Duvan Zapata. It's in a very quiet first half by his high standards, especially in recent weeks. Mr. Massa makes his last checks before getting us back underway. Second half has started. Atalanta playing from right to left, looking to recoup this 1-goal deficit. If anyone can do it, it is Atalanta. Sent Inter packing earlier in the season. Juventus as well in the cup. As Mancini comes forward, wasting no time in trying to find an equaliser, rolls it through to Zapata. Just overhit the ball there, though, Gianluca Mancini. As we mentioned, Gasperini likes to send one of his 3 centre-backs upfield in the middle of the park. Great numerical superiority in the middle of the park, and that was another example on that occasion. Not the best of touches by Paloschi, who commits the foul. He's one of those 3 Spal players on a yellow card. You have to be very careful. It's taken quickly. Very bright start to the second period by the home side. Ilicic surrounded by a sea of Spal jerseys. This is Toloi. Another great start to the contest, looking to make amends. His wayward pass led to the corner kick, and then from the corner, Spal drew first blood. So I mentioned, it has been a tough time, it has to be said, for Rafael Toloi away from the pitch. His wife recently lost a baby. Has to be said, he hit back, though, with a fantastic performance in the Cup against Juventus. Rafael Toloi can be forgiven, though, for having a few negative thoughts. The experienced Brazilian. Of course, football the best medicine to get back on track after such a tragedy on a personal level for him and his wife. And so a wayward pass picked out by Kurtic. Another of those ex-Atalanta players in the Spal ranks. Ilicic, chance to drive forwards, goes through the middle, slicing through the Spal defence, Josip Ilicic. And now Freuler, it's up the loose ball, that's out wide. Gomez towards the byline, twisting, turning. Chipped in by Duran. Zapata trying to wriggle through. Hateboer back with Gomez. Left foot chipped into the box, and there's a player down. Freuler. Massa had a good long look at that one. The play eventually goes up the other end of the pitch. No doubt the assistant referee will be having a look at that one, in contact with the match official. Ilicic once more, trying to battle his way through stubborn Spal rear guard. Hateboer takes a deflection. Freuler, first-time effort. And on the long-range effort, it might fall kindly for an Atalanta player. As we see the replay here, it was Ilicic who went to ground, clashing there with Manuel Lazzari. Well, he certainly did give Ilicic a bit of a push there, Manuel Lazzari, in the area. And here is Mancini's long-range effort. And the flag went up on that far side. An aggressive start to the second half by Atalanta. You wouldn't expect anything different, trailing 1-0. No changes to report at half-time. Gasperini sending out the same starting 11. Semplici likewise. Vicani, Route 1 staff. Brought down by Paloschi. Lazzari just out-muscled there. Atalanta, such a physical side as well. Fitness-wise too, Castagna in a very good interview earlier this week said they simply come alive from the 60-minute mark onwards. They're feeling great shape, which they give credit to Gasperini for his training methods for that. Diron holding up for the time being. Picks out Freuler, Mancini to his left. Use it for Castagna, the Belgian. Chance to drive towards the byline, tries to work his way into the box. Doesn't come off for Castagna. Atalanta have won it back immediately. Freuler. Here is one of the danger men for Atalanta, Papu Gomez. Diron. Diron once more. Trying to work Hateboer into a crossing position. Ilicic. Nice turn, trying to find a bit of space for a cross on that far side. The Slovenian does get a cross away and wins a corner kick. That's good work from Atalanta's number 72. Costa with the last touch. Costa is having a very good game, seeing as he will feel a little bit rusty. Fares starting the previous 3. Chance from the flag then for the Bergamaschi. Gomez, it's a deep ball. Who got the last touch? Looks like Paloschi. Castagna wastes no time in getting the throw in taken. Diron, deep ball. Viviano's off his line. Comes and claims. Good work from Viviano. Made a fantastic double save. And Papu Gomez in the first half. Route 1 stuff from Viviano goes looking for Petagna. So strong, so good at shielding the ball, Petagna. Valotti. Petagna trying to wriggle free from Palomino. You know very well from their days together at Atalanta. Few moans, few groans, starting to go around the ground here. Atalanta fans accustomed to the very best this season. So far not going their way. They're on under a lot of pressure here. No option but to go back to Berisha. Atalanta will play it out from the back. Toloi. Palomino. Rode his luck there, the Argentine. In his second year with the Bergamaschi, joined from Ludogorets, Bulgaria, widely travelled. As we see Percassi, the club's owner, Antonio Percassi, the Atalanta owner, watching on. Remarkably, when asked about Atalanta's ambitions, he said, let's make sure we preserve our Serie A status first, mathematically beat the drop, and then see how far we can go. It's remarkable seeing the position that Atalanta are in. Ball aimed for Paloschi. He's beaten the offside trap. Palomino sliding in. That's more like it from Palomino. Not caught out on that occasion. Saw another shot a few moments ago of Antonio Percassi watching on. Kurtic to take. That's a deep ball. There's the header. Just wide. It was Thiago Czarnek, the Poland international. He did put his name on the score sheet against Atalanta last season, albeit in Ferrara. Paolo Mazza jumped up highest there. Just wide of the mark from Thiago Czarnek. Once again, another sign of Spal's aerial prowess. Tanya's header in the first half took their header tally to 9 for the season. Lazzari. Czarnek into the path of Valotti. This is promising for Spal. Back with Lazzari. On with Castagna, can he keep it in play? The answer is yes, still with Lazzari. Valotti. Back with Spal's number 8, Mattia Valotti. Scrappy passage of play comes to an end and results in a throw-in on this near side. What looked like a very promising piece of play come into nothing in the end for Spal. Round of applause on this touchline from Leo Semplici and from Florence, and he did coach his hometown club Fiorentina, albeit at youth level between 2011 and 2014, before taking the Spal job. And the Ferraresi was still in the 3rd tier of Italian football. And a remarkable job. The many feel his best achievement was keeping them in Serie A last year in a shoestring budget. Castagna goes looking for Zapata. Belgians picked out the Colombian, rolls it across the face of the box. Ilicic equalises. That's more like it from Atalanta. Zapata, so unselfish to roll it across the face of the box. And the Slovenian star went sliding in. 1-1, it's game on. Ball stem from Castagna's ball over the top. Roll it across the face of the box. Pouncing onto that one. The vision to spot Ilicic on that far side. And the Slovenian as cool as you like. And Viviano won't be collecting a 2nd successive clean sheet. As the momentum now swings in favour of the hosts. Atalanta will extend their scoring streak then to 15 consecutive league games. Their longest scoring streak, longest run of matches finding the back of the net since 2007. And now they've gone level. With home advantage. Really feel that the Bergamaschi can complete the turnaround. Gomez playing almost as a playmaker at the moment. A deep lying midfield role, carrying out from the back. Toloi. Diron, the space is opening up here for the Dutchman. It's a wicked deflection. Ilicic, the goal hero, his 7th of the season. Petagna. Well won by Castagna. Castagna launches a counter-attack, driving forwards here, the Belgian. One-on-one with Czarnik. Comes in field. Gomez. Dispossessed. In a great position. The play eventually stops. Gasperini clearly unhappy about something in his dugout. Turned towards his bench with something to say. Lazzari, first to that loose ball, goes to ground. Bayonne, says the referee. Ilicic, good give and go with Papu Gomez. Still with the Argentine ace, driving forwards. Can he pick out a teammate? The answer is no. Vicari. Straight into touch from the Spal centre half. Castagna. Palomino. Atalanta believe again. Toloi through the middle. Aim forward Zapata. Now Freuler. Has he seen Hateboer out wide? He has. Again, Toloi, one of the centre halves coming up from the back. Times we've seen Mancini do it. On that occasion, it's Toloi. Ilicic. Can he pick out Hateboer? Hateboer goes to ground. Back up on his feet. Good strength. Bonifazi, as cool as you like. Zapata tracking back. That hasn't gone unnoticed by the home faithful. Up on their feet to applaud the efforts and the work rate of Zapata, who made the equaliser. Mancini, good strong running here from him. Lets himself down with a pass. It's the commentator's curse, I'm afraid. Oh, Lazzari in a bit of space here for Spal. Steaming forwards, Manuel Lazzari. Across the face of the box. Second bite at the cherry. Pulls it back. Kurtic trying to wriggle free for the shot. Makes a deflection. Hateboer has the time to make the clearance. Well, the frantic passage of play comes to a close. Freuler goes appealing for a handball. Bayonne, says the referee. Missiroli trying to just bundle his way through there. Possession still with the visitors. Manuel Lazzari, who showed he has plenty of pace to burn a few moments ago. And here he is again, the Italy international. Lazzari trying to find space for a cross. Doesn't work out for him or his teammates. Possession back with Atalanta. This game really has burst into life. Delicately poised. Bonifazi back to the keeper. Viviano, first time, hooks it away. Gomez. Right in front of the match official, and as we mentioned, Missiroli does have to be very careful. He received a very early booking in this contest. And we see another replay of the goal. Josip Ilicic sliding in. Well worked team goal, that. Toloi pokes it through. Hateboer. Ilicic now. Able to pick out a teammate. Bonifazi, good defending there. Really has impressed Kevin Bonifazi, the Italy under-21 international. Looks like he does have a really bright future ahead of him. Owned by Torino. Tanya hasn't been able to leave his mark in the second half. It's well picked out by Freuler. Gomez, perhaps the wrong option to play the first-time pass, and possession is back with the visitors. Misioli clattered to the ground there. Martin Duron. There's one booking away from a ban. Riding his luck there. Czarnek. Petagna, good strength. Spotted Lazzari. Comes to the wing-back. Now once more with Petagna. What can he conjure up from this position? Drifts in field, gets a cross away too. It's a teasing one from Petagna. Now Velotti was beaten there to the punch by Gianluca Mancini. Freuler, despite his best efforts, unable to keep it in play on this near side. Sembrici taking the chance to bark out tactical instructions in the meantime. Another shot there of the home fans. Their support could be decisive in the second part of this second period. 25 minutes to go here, plus stoppage time. Czarnek offloads to Paloschi. First time ball across the face of the box. Hatterberg was there. Hatterberg to the rescue. Kurtic was ready to pull the trigger. Was Paloschi onside? There were question marks of offside there. Corner kick then for the away team. Kurtic and Costa standing over it. Corner kick comes in. Berisha flaps. Velotti fails to make a connection. And Gomez spearheading the counter-attack. Bergamaschi steaming forward. Duvan Zapata, chance to take on the Spal rear guard, and that was the wrong option. That's a disappointing end. That looked very promising. Zapata not so accurate on that occasion. Set up the equaliser. A brilliant ball across the face of the goal. Not so brilliant on that occasion, the Colombian. Spal showing there plenty of spirit, plenty of fight in them. As Paloschi spreads the play. This is Costa. Back with Kurtic. Misioli. Costa steam forwards for the Spal midfielder. Can he pick out a teammate? The answer is no. Velotti had made that dart to attack the delivery from Misioli. And goes to Berisha. As things stand, Atalanta will go on to 36 points, Spal 23. Point towards their respective goals, but both teams really do need 3 points today. Deron. Ilicic. Freuler screaming for it in the middle of the park. And comes to Mancini, who's ventured up from the back, not for the first time this afternoon. Finally to Remo Freuler. Everyone behind the ball for Spal. Lions will have their work cut out here. They're to try and pierce the Spal defence. Ilicic looking for Zapata. Gomez first, loose ball goes down. And Czarnek commits the foul right in front of the match official. Apple Gomez winning his side a free kick in a very dangerous position. Former Palermo man committing the foul. Gomez back up on his feet. Such a tricky customer is Papu Gomez. We saw another example on that occasion. Atalanta have plenty of players who can take this one. You can see Gomez and Ilicic lining it up. Total concentration from Josip Ilicic. Slovenian looks like he's going to go for goal. Here goes Ilicic, straight into the wall. Engine not over as far as Spal are concerned. Palomino makes a deflection, wins a corner kick. It's another chance from a dead ball situation for the home side. We're preparing a change in the meantime. Straight swap. Timothy Castagna to come off. A round of applause. It's Robin Gosens who comes on. So a wing back for a wing back. Trying to look to a fresh set of legs then. Gianpiero Gasperini to win this contest. Corner kick comes in. Flicked away to safety. Deron plays it back in and wins another corner kick.
Just over a quarter of an hour to go. Those who participated in the 2-1 defeat in December will recall Montpellier's strong finish. The new boys will be hoping to continue their positive impact. A point would not be enough to see them exit the bottom three this evening. There is still time. Took a knock for his efforts, Shelton Martins. As the applause sounds out around the Mosso in the 74th minute, in memory of the club's much-loved president, Louis Nicolas, who passed away last summer, and Andy Delors, who scored in the 74th minute in the derby at Nîmes last weekend. Flicked on immediately, first time by Laborde, and an offside given. Not a bad first touch though, was it? Into the final quarter here. Forward it goes towards Radamel Falcao. The second half just slowing down a little now after truly end-to-end stuff. Hilton's free kick to Aguilar. Natalek for Aguilar. To strike that, and the block was an
Também
important one.
circunstanciais. São dois.
The pass back was a risky one from Fabregas. Congre. Skiri looking for Skuletic. It's cut out by Badiashile. Monaco aren't going very far right now. Skiri brings it forward and finds Laborde. And put behind for a corner kick by Ballo-Touré. When it comes, Subasic came and held. Important save there from the Croatian goalkeeper. Remains all square thanks to Laborde's 66th-minute goal, cancelling out Gelson Martin's first half effort. A well-balanced afternoon. Plenty of chances at either end. As it stands, I don't think a draw would be an unfair result, but Monaco, no, they need this win desperately. Fabregas to Martins. That bit of quality perhaps will bring them it. Those two players certainly capable of delivering plenty of quality, as Bano Toure has just stopped in his tracks there. Quick throw-in taken by Lopez. Nothing coming of it, and you sense in their desperation. Monaco just losing touch a little with the fact they need to keep the ball. Instead it's Montpellier who will look to get on the attack. The foul on Jemison by Andy Delors. Kamil Glik just stealing a few yards for that throw.